Humans will always be smarter than AI. So we don't need to be afraid of a war with AI robots. We have three superpowers that make humans superior. Let me demonstrate all three with a little painting. That doesn't seem like it's going to win a war, but you'll be surprised how powerful it is. As we go through our three superpowers, we will see them here, but we'll also see how they were demonstrated way back in the Garden of Eden. Adam gave names to every beast of the field, but for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him. Adam had never seen a woman, but he was able to recognize that none of the animals would be a suitable companion for him. How was Adam able to do that? He had function recognition. He knew what role and function needed to be filled. So he was looking for someone who would match that function, a helpmeet with whom he could communicate, and with whom he could be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moves upon the earth. Adam needed a wife with whom he could rule the world. When Adam saw the first woman, he knew that she had been designed perfectly for the role of being his wife. According to ChatGPT, AI needs tens of thousands of pictures of a chair to be able to identify a chair. But a child only needs 3 to 5 images. A child learns so much faster than AI because he recognizes function. This makes humans really good at finding chairs that AI would miss. AI learns primarily through pattern recognition, so it needs lots and lots of data. It's a good thing Adam didn't need to see 10,000 women before recognizing his wife. Otherwise, he would have run out of ribs. Back to the painting. AI would have labeled this a tree, but it is smarter to label it as an object lesson because that is the function it is serving. Really, the tree is not important. It could have been this, or this, or this. But AI would not know that. It is easy to undervalue function recognition because if you give AI enough data and processing power, it seems to overcome the disadvantage. But when we add in our second and third superpowers, we'll see why humans would defeat robots in a war. People seem really afraid of AI because it is so much faster and more powerful than humans. But so are cars and planes. Why aren't we afraid of them? It's the same reason why Adam was not afraid when he was naming the lions and tigers and bears. It's because of our second superpower. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth." God gave Adam authority and control over creation on the earth. Authority is our second superpower. With authority, we name, claim, and control whatever we create. Have you noticed that in the beginning of Genesis, it is the smart people who give the commands and ask the questions? AI is a human creation. Humans control it. It's a tool that obeys our commands and answers our questions without a prompt or input from us. It does nothing. But we are responsible for how we use it. Any tool can be used for good or evil. Another thought regarding authority before we get to our third superpower. Even if some segment of AI waged war against humans, humans could still fight back using the rest of AI. But what happens if we empower AI and submit ourselves to it? We have done that to some degree with social media. We have given away our authority and failed in our responsibility for a bit of amusement. But what would happen if we lost control of AI, like Adam in his failure lost control over all creation? Could we still win a war against the robots? Only with the help of our third superpower. Remember how Adam named the animals? He didn't need someone to tell him the names. He didn't need tens of thousands of elephants before knowing what they were and what to name them. Adam had creativity. Just as God used creativity to create all the different types of animals, God gave Adam creativity to name them. Creativity empowers us to rise to the occasion and overcome challenges. That is crucial in a war with AI robots. Now, before we look at how our three superpowers work together, think about this bold statement. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." So, what other superpowers do you think were included when God made us in his own image? Let me know in the comments. In a battle with AI, we will recognize what is happening, see the problems and challenges. We will understand what types of solutions we need. Our authority will give us the ability to take control of the situation without waiting for someone to give us a command. Then we will use our creativity to develop a plan, quickly evaluating and iterating on potential solutions until we find the right one. And then we'll put our plan into action on the battlefield. In an all out war, AI will lose battle after battle until it has enough data to develop a good strategy. By then, humans will have won the war. Just think for a moment how incredible God's creation of humans is. No creation of man will ever defeat the creation that God set over the world. But there is a cautionary note here. With great power comes great responsibility. The greatest evil will not be done by AI. It will be done by humans who use AI for selfish gain. The sin within is the real danger. So fear not AI. Fear not even humans who wield AI, but rather fear him, which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. God has given us authority, creativity, and intelligence. At the end of the world, he will judge us accordingly. Now, if you're worried about the end of the world, this video will help you prepare. Instead of being afraid, you can look forward to the excitement that comes after the end.